and Churchill being in the audience.
Did he come backstage to see you?
Yes, he did, yes. He came in the interval backstage, and he went back, actually, to see the rest of the performance, and he came back, and I thought he'd gone home, because I watched through the spy hole of the old bit, and it seemed, oh, well, I said, we've lost him, he's gone. And so I thought I might as well have a drink there, since he's gone, get sloshed. So I sat in the dressing room, and I was just about to put a whiskey and soda in my mouth and the door was open, and suddenly in the door was Sir Winston, and he bowed very graciously, and very courteously said, "My Lord Hamlet, may I use your lavatory?"
I was to being or not to being. I could hear slight titters. And it was an afternoon performance. I thought, what are they laughing at? And of course, when you do that soliloquy, everybody knows it, so they all join in anyway. It looks like an old song. Should know a song sheet. But I'm not used to too many titters. And by this time, I was feeling much better with the way things were going. And I don't know, I did some fine gesture, and of course I was wearing my bloody glasses. But I'd be down below with the stagehands picking out winners. And I just sort of trudged through as far as I could and thought, how do I get rid of these? And I was wearing horn rims, how do I get rid of these? And the only thing I could do was to sling them at Ophelia. There was no more marriage, I said, run! And poor Rosie Harry's got a pair of horn rims slung at her.
It was brilliant, and I had a python round my neck for most of the film, for most of my part of the film. And it was an albino python. It's kind of yellow, and it was a beauty. And it was maybe like 8 feet long, so I had 4 feet of it dangling down it. But it fancied me. I swear, it was a female snake. But it used to moan in my ear. It would come up and go. And then it took to going, oh. What is going on? Then it would go up in here, you know, and come around the way. And then it went in my pocket one day. We're doing this scene and I'm talking to Jim Carrey. The snake is in my pocket. There's scenes like that, you know. What are we going to do about this?
And Nigel Havers, who was a friend of mine, we had to do a scene together much later when I was completely grown up and nothing was going to show, but nevertheless, I think I had to have a naked back. Always means naked front, incidentally. So actually, if it says just we see her naked back, it'll be naked front as well. Anyway, Nigel and I were in bed together, sort of, you know, quite cool, sort of having a sort of cigarette in those days, and just smoking and talking. No, did you? No, I saw something the other day. No, did you? What, Lucy said, yeah, good friend. They said, and okay, and action, and immediately all this sort of kissing. And no top on, you're with a friend, without your top on. Kissing them on the lips, it was shocking.
They'd say, oh, it'll be a closed set. So go, all right, closed set, everyone. The door opens. So they're all piled in, you know, for taking notes on
dressing gowns.
Dressing gowns, the inadequate dressing gowns and backless pants.
Yeah.
It's not erotic. That's why everybody says it's not erotic.
I mean, you don't have to still think about, you know, the station on the Bakerloo line or anything like that when you...
Is that a euphemism?
Well, no.
What's he getting at?
There must be a free zone sometimes. I mean, in which case you must control yourself.
Are you asking if I get
no, I'm not.
What was great about Atonement was Joe was very, very, very on the ball with what he wanted, so when you were doing something, it was at his behest, so much so that he was...
Yes,
I am. So much so that at one point he was getting so into it and telling us what to do as he was off camera. He went, all right, Kira, wank him off.
He just asked me permission to say that.
Here we are, I'm on Parky. My granny's been waiting for this for years.
pretending to climax on screen is about the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Well, only because it's a relatively private experience. Let's be honest. And you kind of, so there's all these cameras and everyone else watching you, and you go for it as best you can. But there's a sense when they say cut of you kind of think, is that what everyone else does? Is that that's vaguely normal?
And this woman I'm supposed to be making love to, she's kneeling on the bed. You get the picture, right? She's kneeling there. Right. Whoa. You get the picture. So, throw the dog a bone. So, a director comes over, because you know when you're doing this kind of thing, it's this. Because you know, sex is an animal act. And the British just get it wrong all the time. Because you take the manners of the dining room into the bedroom. You can't do that. Except for foreplay. It's good to remember to start at the outside and work it. You know. You don't go straight for the money. Hi, what's your sign? We came to do the bed scene, where sex was supposed to be finished. But by that time, she had kind of fallen out with me. A wee bit, not serious. She was in a bad mood, and she kind of deserved to be too. I mean, it was through no fault of her own that some things had gone a bit adrift. And so she was kind of not talking to me. And the director says, how do you feel about this scene? I said, I'm fine. He said, you don't mind being in a bed with a woman who's not talking to you? I said, I've been married for a long